Yeah, growing up, I went to Osseo Senior High School, and that's when I discovered wrestling. Because at first, I didn't really know much about wrestling until I got to Osseo Senior High. And I joined my sophomore year. My junior year, I couldn't really, I was mentally out of it. But then my senior year, I joined the team. And I was on varsity my senior year. And it was tough, man. It was definitely tough. The very first practice always the toughest, because people are not really in shape like that. So the first practice, man, and moving forward, it was fun. I made a lot of friends, and it goes back to my roots, man, because my mama always had me and my brother doing something productive, and it was good, man. It was a very good experience. Wrestling taught me how to, you gotta sacrifice everything to get what you want. You have to put in that work. It's not gonna be a handout, and you're gonna have to earn every single thing in life. It's not gonna be handed to you on a silver platter. It's not gonna be, all lovey-dovey. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, and you have to go through a lot to get what you want, and that's with sports in general. You have to earn your spot, and you have to maintain, and you have to keep it.
I feel like we at MTV Cribs right about now, man. Damn. But this right here, it's the most important room in the house. This is my sanctuary. I like to come in here and release my stress and defeat my focus, having a rough day. I'm feeling motivated. I like to come in here and put in the work. I've been doing this for 2 years now, and this right here is very impactful. It's been very impactful to my life in a positive way. I call it the roots. Welcome to my sanctuary. Here you have it, everything I envisioned in this room, it came to light. And my stepdad, he helped me put the room together because I told him about my, my plans. Because, when COVID first came, it shut everything down. So I'm like, man, how long the gym's going to be closed? I don't want to gain weight. I don't want to be unmotivated. So it hit me. Because this room used to be our storage room. Hopefully by later on this month or early May at the most, I'll turn this room into a workout room. And nope, it's not an April Fool's joke. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna get my own equipments so I can work out here. But this virus, it taught me some lessons, and one of the lessons was not to take none for granted. Because I definitely did took the gym for granted. Like, man, the gym will always be there. Reality check. It's not. So it's cool to invest in your own, personal space, and that's what I'm gonna do. We had all of our, stuff that we don't care about in this room. So I'm like, why keep it that way? I could turn it into a workout room. I could bring the gym to the house. And that's what COVID taught me, to invest in myself, not depend on somebody else. Invest in your future. And you may have to dig deep. You may have to just sit back and think, what can I do to better myself? So I brought the gym to the house, And mainly, I train by myself. I train alone. And sometimes when you train alone, you tend to get unmotivated. You don't want to continue doing it. So if I feel unmotivated, I pull up quotes on the wall. So when I'm training, I feel like, I want to stop. I look at each quote on the wall, keep me going. And it's very meaningful. It's very impactful. And my favorite one, I have to say, the 7 rules of life. Let it go, ignore them, give it time, don't compare, stay calm, it's on you, and smile. And I feel like we all can learn something from that. So, for the first 2 years, it was so hard to get used to being, in a small environment, because at the gym, you have plenty of room to do whatever you want. But I had to get used to being in a small environment. So, that was the tough part, but I got used to it. You have to adapt. It doesn't, complaining is not going to help. It's not going to change the whole situation. It's not going to make it better. You have to dig deep. You have to invest in yourself, And, I have different quotes on the wall, and it keeps me motivated. And, I got 2 treadmills. You got to pick the right one, the left one, doesn't matter. Just have fun doing it. And I got the punching bag. I got the punching bag because, to add more to my training, to keep the training more interesting. Because when you keep doing the same stuff, you get, boring with it. So you got to, you know, add more to your arsenal instead of doing the same stuff over and over again. Add something new. Like, don't be afraid to try something new. Because new things, it may be scary, but it's worth it. It's worth the try. And I got different pairs of gloves right here. I got the black one, black and gold. My favorite color, black and gold and red, you know. And I got the blue one, you know, blue and red, you know, blue and red, white, you know. It all depends on my mood, you know. And I also got some weights. You know, I got the dumbbells. I got, you know, I got the bar. And sometimes, like, you know, I have days where I do my weight training. You know, I do my weight training, and you know, I do my cardio. But I make sure to not do it all at once. So I have to spread out. Certain days I do my weight, and some days I do my training. Like on my training days, my cardio days, I do the bag for like 30-some minutes, and then I hop on the treadmill, and I get to pick and choose which one. You know, right or left, it don't matter. And you know, on my weight days, you know, I do, you know, I do like 9 sets of, I'll say about 10, 20. You know, kind of all depends on my mood. I got the 25 pounds, I got the 45 pounds, and you know, sometimes to begin up my workout, I like to use these, you know, for punching, just to add more to my training. No, I'm not a boxer, but it's good to add more to your training, you know. And me being a Lakers fan, and my cousin knew I'm a Lakers fan, she gave me a poster of the Black Mamba. Why not, man? He is a representation of what the Lakers should be, you know. And I'm a Laker fan, so R.I.P. to Kobe. And also, I got one of Kobe's quotes on the wall. It's the magic within each of us that give us the potential to inspire the world. I feel like anybody that want to inspire the world like I want to take that quote in, and every time you're feeling unmotivated, think about what Kobe said. And that's what I do. You know, I take the time when I look, especially when I'm jogging on the treadmill. I look at that every single time because I want to inspire the world in a good way. I want to leave an impact on the world. You know, I want to be a legend. I want to be an icon. You know, I want to be the guy where kids can look up to. I want to be like him one day. I want to be a role model. I want to be The Rock and John Cena together. And while you're working out and training and you in full go mode, you gotta have the best water in the game. Come on, man. You gotta have the best water in the game. And see, I just plugged you guys. So when I do get rich, when I do get my belt, I gotta get my sponsorship. I need that. This is the best water in the game. Best water in the game, period, point blank. Y'all gotta get this, man. If you're not drinking this, you're not drinking best quality water, period, point blank. And to keep my energy up, I don't drink energy drinks. I drink this, Vibe Organic Wellness Shot, you know. You can get this at Whole Foods, you know, and there's different kinds too, you know. Some got turmeric, some got ginger in it, some got, you know, black pepper, orange juice, pineapple juice, it doesn't matter, you know, it's a good shot. It gives you a lot of energy, you know, and it's healthy and it's organic and it's doctor approved. And it's doctor certified, so you won't get sick drinking it. You know, I drink it all the time, you know. But first you gotta shake it up. You gotta shake it up, then you drink it, you know, and then you have a lot of energy. You know, I'm telling you, you would be so in the mood, you wouldn't need no energy drinks, you know, and this has no sugar in it too. All the energy drinks got sugar in it. Eventually, you're gonna crash. With this, you wanna go.
Man, when I work out, I just go into this mode where like everything doesn't matter. You know, when I'm going through don't matter. When I'm going through depression, that don't matter. You know, what matter is that moment of feeling free, feeling like, you know, I'm at peace. And I just be focused, man. I just really be focused. You know, when you put in that work, man, it don't matter what you do, you know, going to school, you know, going to being a lawyer, it doesn't matter, man. Like, what matter is that moment of putting that work in. Everything else does not exist. You know, bills don't exist. What's going on with politics don't exist. Because, you know, I've been diagnosed with depression and PTSD. But when I work out, I don't feel none of that. I just feel like I'm a better person. Because when you sit in one spot, you don't grow, you don't progress, you don't live. It feels like you're just dying inside. But when I work out and I go into my own little world and I just motivate myself to keep going, man, I feel very at peace. I feel like nothing can stop me, nothing can touch me, nothing can prevent me from being the best me that I can. And that's why I love to train, and I love to motivate myself. Cause like there's nobody in that gym room that can tell me, hey man, keep going. Like when the cameras is off and when it's just me and I'm by myself, all I have is me. All I have is me telling myself, man, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. When I feel like I can't run no more, when I feel like I can't lift my dumbbells no more, when I feel like I can't punch the bag no more, I tell myself, man, I can do it. Because what I put everything, what I've been through in my life, I put that in that training session. Like something's gotta give, man. Somebody gonna pay for what I've been through in my life, personally.
Two choices, win or lose. If you want to win, you gotta work for it. If you want to lose, you settle for less. Not me.